After deliberating less than 30 minutes, a Jefferson County jury this afternoon found a 24-year-old man guilty of capital murder in a shooting death during a dispute over parking outside of Trussville's Cracker Barrel. Sentencing is set for September 2. Bryan Patrick Hancock showed no reaction as the verdict was read. Hancock's family gasped. The family of the victim, 40-year-old Randy DeWayne Young, cried silently. Hancock was charged in the March 28, 2019 shooting, which prosecutors said came after Hancock used racial slurs against Young. Hancock is white and Young was black. Defense attorneys claimed that Hancock acted in self-defense and was intoxicated when the deadly shooting took place. Several witnesses testified for the defense that they did not hear any racial slurs used. The case was tried by Jefferson County Deputy District Attorneys Deborah Danneman and Shawn Allen. Attorneys Michael Hanle and Brett Knight defended Hancock. Circuit Judge Clyde Jones presided. The last witness to testify on behalf of Hancock was Steve Chatman, who is black and was formerly married to Hancock's mother. Chatman said today he's been in Hancock's life since he was a child and considered himself Hancock's father. He said the two were always together and have remained close even after his divorce from Hancock's mother. Pictures were entered into evidence that showed Hancock in multiple family photos with Chatman's family, including Chatman's black sons. Chatman testified that he never heard Hancock use racial slurs and that such language wouldn't have been tolerated. He didn't have to be taught that, he was in an interracial household, Chatman said. I've never heard him say that. Prosecutor Allen, under cross-examination, asked Chatman if Hancock had ever used drugs in front of him or shot anyone in front of him, to which Chatman replied he had not. Testimony indicated that Hancock was under the influence of controlled substances on the day of the shooting. Allen pointed out that clearly children sometimes do things out of the presence of their parents that they wouldn't do in front of them. Hancock chose not to testify in his own defense. Testimony throughout the week showed that Young and his 69-year-old stepfather, Robert Lee Shepard, went to eat dinner at the restaurant together that night. Afterward, Shepard went outside to smoke a cigarette while Young paid the bill and ordered food to take home to his mother. While outside, Matt Jeffers and Hancock pulled up in a truck that parked in a way that blocked in Mitsubishi Gallant driven by Young and Smith. Smith asked Jeffers to move the vehicle and Jeffers said he was going to go inside and talk to a friend and order food first. Jeffers told Shepard he had a bad day, and then asked Shepard for a cigarette which Shepard gave him. Shepard finished his cigarette and went back inside, exiting a few moments later with Young.